He came out to bat when there were 4 wickets down for 50 odd, and then he took his time, and then he unleashed his shots, played all around the ground, punished fast bowlers, and he was unbelievably good against the spinners. Inside out, read the googly beautifully.
There's a little bit of struggle for the decent total on the board. Is a hard man to bowl at.
The belter.
Yes, the pitch is no doubt a belter, but that's a decent total, especially when you talk about the finals. There's a lot of pressure, and the situation at one stage Pakistan were, they'd be thinking that's a lot of runs, we've given it away. These two, Rizwan and Babar's got to really make up for that. What they've just leaked the runs, they've just given away easy runs, and the fireworks already started. We haven't had a winner yet.
Well, job to do. Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan. Very consistent has been Rizwan. Will have to bat well to get to this target. Sri Lanka know how important early wickets are, especially these two. You mentioned Sri Lanka's fight back, 58 for 5. Added 112 since then. This is the second best recovery for a side against Pakistan. No one really does recover when they hit that hard early. That'll give the Sri Lankans a lot of confidence going in. It's all about the feel-good factor.
Babar Azam got a 30 in the last game opening the innings. Maybe the big stage will get the big performance out of him. We'll be hoping for that. Mohammad Rizwan has been in good form, becomes a key player in this run chase. Important for Pakistan to just stick to cricketing logic. Excellent batting conditions. You would think, what's a pass score? You would think 180 in these kind of conditions. And when you're chasing, you have a slight advantage. I know the dew doesn't come down heavily. The ball just comes on a little better, a little less for the spinners as well when you're bowling second.
Yeah, you look around, you see what's happened in the games before. 170, 180 teams have chased down. So that should tell them there won't be any terrors in this pitch. It will come down to application and handling the pressure.
Pakistan definitely dented badly in the first inning. They were not expecting this, and suddenly from 120, 130, Sri Lanka reaches to 170. I think that has really given that mental tension. And can they come out and forget about what happened? That's going to be a big question. This pitch, no doubt a good one. Early on we have seen a bit of swing for the seam bowlers. Can they just go through that without losing too many wickets? I think things will get easier later on. But early on, these two, very important for Pakistan. They have to stay out there.
Rizwan, as he's done in the past, marking his guard a slight way down the wicket, trying to get the bowler off that length. I thought Babar missed a trick there though. 6th over, he went straight to the spin from both ends. Rajapaksa was also new. There were enough fast bowling options and the ball was flying through. Should have tried to pick up another there.
First ball of the run chase. Good start, good line. Pace as well. The pitch has been quick. And really we've had a brilliant Asia Cup, and a lot of that credit has to go the kind of pitch conditions, ground conditions we've had at Dubai. Having a look at the no ball, the front foot no ball with that first ball. And there you go, the siren rings.
Not the start Sri Lanka wanted. That's also a free hit. A new batter. He's in, trying to find the pace. The length. Now that's very tight. Now is there anything behind the line? That is so tight.
Absolutely, and this is where the benefit of doubt, when it's so close, has to go to the bowler, and somewhere it's also mentioned.
It was mentioned that in such instances, benefit of the doubt to the bowler for once, not on any other occasion.
His performance in free hit balls has been very good. Twice he's bowled those and singles every time. Goes short and it's a dot ball. The call wide. It's another single. Have to re-bowl that.
What you don't want to see from the Sri Lankans is to just lose it in the start, because Pakistan have got a long batting lineup. They'll feel that if we don't lose wicket with the new ball, yeah, this was well over Rizwan's head. He's not a tallest one around, and he's also standing out of his crease.
Looks like he's gone back into his crease now because it's a free hit. What he's done well is get a good base, play the shorter one, the short of a good length, really well, picking it up or slapping it through the covers.
Even the bowler went way back in the crease with his front foot the next ball. But 2 dot balls in his previous 2 free hit balls in this tournament. Oh, it will continue. The free hit balls, life has been extended. Another ball.
No balls being bowled yet.
भाइयों, अगर आप इस मैच को लाइव देखना चाहते हैं तो मैंने लाइव ऐप की लिंक को कमेंट बॉक्स में पिन कर दिया है, तो जल्दी से लिंक पर क्लिक करके ऐप को डाउनलोड करें और देखें पूरा मैच बिल्कुल फ्री। तो भाइयों, अभी डाउनलोड कर लें।
Now the pressure on this young man who's been brilliant for Sri Lanka. Great find. The first time he's playing. All at difficult times, and he has been impressive.
Given it away. These two,
Sri Lanka already, I beg your pardon, Pakistan already 8 runs on the board.
well, Pakistan got to lose at the end when they were bowling, and what Sri Lanka did, they'll lose in the beginning. Don't want to give the momentum to the...
Another ball.
No balls being bowled yet. Still in the over column is 0. No deliveries being bowled. It's disciplines are missing, and this man, Silverwood, I don't think...
I still feel so unlucky with that first call. Now the pressure on this young man who's been brilliant for Sri Lanka. Great find. The first time he's playing. All at difficult times, and he has been impressive.
Oh, that's got to be 4 runs as well. This is a terrible start for Sri Lanka.
Beginning. Don't want to give the momentum to the Pakistanis. That's poor bowling.
What he's trying to do is to try and bowl tight to Rizwan, because if he goes offside-ish, he'll be able to cart him offside or leg side. It is a free hit, remember. He's trying to bowl at that pad, but the ball swinging.
It's going to be the 4th free hit ball for him. The shot to the leg will get better control. Oh, again, that's a wide. It's going to be the 5th free hit ball. This is a nightmare for young Madhushanka. On the big stage, just what Pakistan needed after the shock they got in the last 10 overs.
I don't think ball swung.
10 overs.
I don't think ball swung for a youngster, Madhushanka, previously like that. And I think that's where he's struggling. He's trying to bowl from outside the off stump. It's not happening. He's swinging a little bit early. It's a little bit warmer day. It's humid, it's going to swing, it's going to start maybe further outside the off stump.
But that's the point. He's unable to get to that length because he's worried that he'll get carted. Because he's going fuller, he's getting it to swing.
Much better. That's the trick to get your line right. Just shorten the length. The ball isn't moving that much. He should have done that much earlier.
Must be a record. 10 runs off a ball. Pakistan do incredible things, I'll tell you.
It's not Pakistan who did incredible. It's Sri Lankans who've done incredible right now. 10 runs were scored in the last two deliveries when Sri Lanka were batting. That's gone now. That advantage which they had is disappeared.
Not yet, Waqar, not yet.
Only that advantage of those last two deliveries.
Okay, sir. Yeah, better. Just angling away on the offside. Just an unbelievable first inning that we saw there. 67 for 5 in 10 over Sri Lanka. And to end up getting 170 for the loss of just one more wicket in the next 10. Just imagine the unbelievable comeback.
Nicely managed and paced knock. What we know of Bhanuka Rajapaksa, Hasaranga, Chamika Karnaratna, but they hit the ball hard. Average swing in the power play. A lot more today.
It's gone full again and finds the pad, but it's not a wide.
पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है. सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही.
Given it away. These two.
In the last game, the previous game, Madhushanka went for 11 in the first over. Maybe that's an omen.
Oh, he was rushing on the ball. Finally the over comes to an end. 11 balls were bowled in that over. 12 for no wicket.
তুই আমাদের লেভেলের না, যা
আমার সাথে খেলবে?
আমাদের সাথে খেলবি?
ও এখন নেক্সট লেভেলে খেলবে.
ওহ অনিশো, কি পাগলা গরম. গরমের বেল নাই. স্প্রাইট, জাস্ট কুল থাকো.
নতুন ক্লিয়ার ম্যান আমাকে খুশকি থেকে দূরে থাকতে সাহায্য করে এই ট্রিপল অ্যান্টি ড্যান্ড্রফ
पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें. लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है। सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें। लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है, तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए पहले कमेंट में पिन है। सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें। लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है। सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें। लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है। सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए लिंक पे क्लिक करें। लिंक पहले कमेंट में पिन है। सब लोग लिंक पे क्लिक करें, नहीं तो स्क्रीन ऐसे ही रहेगी।
Big in-dippers and very difficult to handle.
Yes, 7 balls, 10 extras.
There's that swinging delivery that he bowls. KL Rahul will remember that well.
And also, if there was a left-hander in, Dhananjay De Silva is an option who will do just that. Imad Wasim is good for Pakistan, or Teakshan is doing to the right-handers.
I still feel that when the conditions are such what we see right now, it should be the faster bowler bowling. You saw with Pakistan, although it was early evening, now it's very dark. There's a lot more for the faster bowler. They should be bowling right now. This is pretty easy for the batsmen out there. Yes, they're not really scoring runs against him, but Sri Lanka do need wickets early on. Wickets.
Because Pakistan have a lot of firepower. Batters who can come and hit the ball. With these two or one of them there holding the innings together, they become very dangerous. That's why you need early wickets.
Served Pakistan for a long period. They left arm spinner. We never called him a spinner because
There's so much for the seam bowlers, the quick bowlers. They could have made an exception. Maybe just one over. And that's how they go as well. They don't bowl in too much in the first 6. Doesn't seem very happy with something.
The key for Sri Lanka is Hasaranga and Teekshana. How they hold it together.
It's called for 2. And the dive comes in to make that second run. Match is on. Rizwan is on the ground. So will remember that well.
And also, if there was a left-hander in, Dhananjay De Silva is an option who will do just that. Imad Wasim is good for Pakistan, or Teakshan is doing to the right-handers.
I still feel that when the conditions are such what we see right now, it should be the faster bowler bowling. You saw with Pakistan, although it was early evening, now it's very dark. There's a lot more for the faster bowler. They should be bowling right now. This is pretty easy for the batsmen out there. Yes, they're not really scoring runs against him, but Sri Lanka do need wickets early on. Wickets.
Because Pakistan have a lot of firepower. Batters who can come and hit the ball. With these two or one of them there holding the innings together, they become very dangerous. That's why you need early wickets.
Rough are exceptional. There's so much for the seam bowlers, the quick bowlers. They could have made an exception. Maybe just one over. And that's how they go as well. They don't bowl in too much in the first 6. Doesn't seem very happy with something.
The key for Sri Lanka is Hasaranga and Teekshana. How they hold it together.
It's called for 2. And the dive comes in to make that second run. Match is on. Rizwan is on the ground. So clearly Pakistan have got underway. 16 for no wicket. Has there been again that Pakistan has played with Mohammad Rizwan has not been on the ground flat? Just look at him. Doesn't take too long. Second over already there. Just love his energy on the field.
But even if he knows that he can reach without diving, he doesn't take any risk. He just dives and makes sure that he's well in. This is a good habit, I feel. The only thing is that the uniforms get dirty.
10 pieces, I'm told, free laundry.
Yeah, plenty. Not for us, though. It's just for the players.
We don't dive around. I think 4 is good for us.
Those days, no diving, 5-piece laundry. Now I like what Shanakar's doing. He's continuing with Madhu Shankar. Was a clumsy first over, but as I mentioned, this is an opportunity to make a name for yourself. The making of this young man.
There he goes. No shortage of pace. This first ball is 142 kilometers per hour. Mohammad Rizwan, key batter for Pakistan. One of the things that we noted in his performance here, anything that's...
Now for just $6.99, takes 50 years of crunchy, juicy chicken we've been serving since while you can for just $6.99.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
All faves made easy. That's totally Target.
You can see the sign. It looks a belter. I know Pakistani seam bowlers got some swing. I think in the second, the swing will still be there. It might just be a little easier for the batters.
Or his faster ball.